All right, we are live. What's up, you guys? Let's see. Why is it red? Wow, on the first day back, it has to act up. Let's see what this is about. Let me stop real quick. All right, let's see. I cannot tell if it's on or working or not. Let me see. Let me go to. If anybody's in the chat, let me know if y'all can see anything, because I'm not sure. On my end, it says it has bad connection, so I don't know why. All right, it looks good on the phone. So, oh well, let's go with it. Anyway, I don't need no introduction. Y'all know who I am. But hey, we're gonna jump right into this, and we're gonna get right to the technicals, and just talk for a little bit. But hope y'all are doing well. It's been a while. Nothing new. Just been focused more on. If y'all know me personally, I tend to always be doing something. I always like to keep myself busy. Let me just say that. So I've been focused on working on my craft and trading, working on. If y'all go to my YouTube page, y'all see that I'm rebranding myself, because I'm going to start doing different content on top of the trading, and stuff like this takes a while. So I don't know, but other than that, I just been focused on doing what working on my craft. Hopefully y'all could see this stream, because I on my end it's still saying the connection's funny. So let me know. Let me go to. Let me ask people in the Discord. This is interesting. I have never seen this before. Let me see. All right. So the Discord group is going to let me know if they see it or not. Always on the comeback, man. I swear, when you come back. If you're watching this, let me know if you could hear me and if you could see the stream. Just let me know, because on my screen it's saying that the connection is bad, but I checked that before, so we'll see. If it isn't good, I'll just stop the stream and then I'll restart. So let me know so I can restart or not. But it should be fine. Hey, what's up, Eric? How's it going? You say it's all good? All right, good, because on my end it says it's bad. I don't know why. It shows like a red box that's going from red to orange. So on my end it says it's not good, but I don't know what that's all about. Sometimes I think I need to do a a test stream before I go, because stuff like this happens and I get irritated. Like, man, really? This is gonna happen on my day back. But yeah, I know y'all are mad. Some of y'all may be mad because I saw Some people say, you don't get on streams no more. What's up with that? That's fine. But what it is, like I said, if y'all weren't here for that before I was talking and checking my connection, I was pretty much saying that I've been focused on rebranding. If y'all go to my actual YouTube page, you could tell that I'm rebranding by the banner that I have. I'm gonna do some different type of content as well, some podcast type of content, and then also I'm still gonna be trading for you guys. So we're still gonna be looking at the charts. So I'm just figuring out a schedule on top of the rebrand, and doing the rebrand. I'm doing it by myself, so it does take time to make these things happen. So hope y'all are patient with me on that. So I appreciate y'all that are here. But other than that, I'm definitely going to start, doing. I won't say controversial. I don't like to say controversial. It can come off as controversial. So I'm going to be doing a variety of topics, and I think I'm going to save that for Wednesday nights. And then on top of that, I'm going to have day trading. I'm going to have day trading as well. In the chat, let me know. Those that are here, let me know. Because I've been thinking about this as well. Streaming less, but posting more videos, and also having longer live streams. What y'all think about that? Let me know in the chat. Longer live streams, but streaming less throughout the week. Let me know in the chat if you like that idea. So instead of doing like 2 hours or like an hour to 30 minutes to an hour streaming to maybe even 2 hours, probably do like 4 or 5 hours of streaming, and then from there, do some long form content as well. Okay, so let me see. But anyways, that's what I plan on doing. If that was the thought anyway. But I want to see if y'all like that idea as well, because I always want to talk to y'all about it, because y'all watch the channel as well. So that's something that I was thinking about. But other than that, I've been focused. I'm able to do middle splits now. I've been working on my fitness, not just getting stronger, but also working on my endurance, my flexibility, strength, power as well. So I've been busy in private, and also doing a lot of things in private. So I know a lot of people been like, "Hey, where you at? Where you been?" But hey, I'm here now, so that's all that matters, right? But other than that, you guys, I'm just gonna get right into it. Hope y'all been blessed in Jesus' name. If y'all see me on Twitter, I got my old Twitter account back, so I'm back on Twitter. Those that don't have my old Twitter, it is just at Overflow Nexus. It is just at Overflow Nexus. I'll just use my new Twitter account to just use it as like a backup account, just in case I may get banned. Hopefully that don't happen, but I don't plan on getting banned again, so we'll see how that plays out. But other than that, I'm back. I'm going to be giving y'all some live streams and going to be seeing what happens long term, and we'll see how everything plays out. I don't know why, but I'm still getting a bad connection on my side, but I think that's just the program just telling me that. But we'll see. So I'm just gonna jump right into this TA. I'm not gonna be here long because I plan on watching Bel Air. If y'all are not watching Bel Air or watching anything, that's one show that I'm not gonna binge watch it, but I'm going to be watching that. I have got my workout in today. I'm doing my live stream today, and I'm just gonna watch, some TV today. So I'm just gonna be quick. I'm gonna run through a few pairs. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at XRP because we're in a trade. My students are in a trade on XRP, so we're going to look at that second. But I do want to take a look at Bitcoin before we get started, into all the technicals and stuff tonight. So let's go ahead and look at that. Let me move this out the way. All right. So last time we looked at Bitcoin, and the reason why I haven't really been, to be honest, I haven't really been doing the streams is because there's really nothing to stream. And to be honest, as far as crypto content, that's why I'm like rebranding myself. Hey, what's up, Wiley? How you doing? He said it's hard for me to catch alive, but I love your channel. Thanks, I appreciate that, man. God bless. Nice to have you here too, by the way. But yeah, I haven't really been doing streams only because there's really not much to say about the market. The last time we looked at the market, I said we were going to go short from up here. We had this divergence. It finally played out. Took a while, but it did play out, and we did move down to the downside to this blue zone. Let me zoom in for you guys. So we did, look for a short up here, and now we're down into this zone. And now what I see what the market's doing, the market is making lower highs. You see the high here, and then we see the next high right here. So the market is making lower highs. So we could potentially be looking for a change in market structure to the downside. That's what I'm potentially seeing be the case. But let's look at everything into the totality of everything before we, make assumptions of what the market's going to do and what it's not going to do. Looking with Ichimoku, and then also Fibonacci retracements. I still have levels that I'm looking at. We're going to first look at the Fibonacci retracement levels. We already hit first target. Got very close to our second target, which was the 3820 level. Then we had that move, that move off this demand zone to the upside, which made our new lower high. And now we're seeing the market move back down. I do think that the market can come back to this green zone, but we'll talk about that in a second. But I see the overall market moving at least back down to the 50% and maybe in between the 61.8 and 50% levels on the Fibonacci retracements that I'm seeing. So probably a move into here as well is what I'm really looking at. And I'll just put this as a red zone. This will be where I'll look to see if the market's really going to hold here or break. Because a break at this level, in my opinion, this will put Bitcoin all the way back down to the 100% retracement level, which will be back at 19K. But it's too early to call that, so I'm not going to say that's going to be the move until we see some action up here first. Now, looking at it with Ichimoku, we do have a death cross on the daily time frame. And price did come above the death cross, but look what happened. We had rejection, and that made our lower high here, and then boom, pushed through, and then now we're back underneath it. So what I'm seeing is the market structure changing. What would need to happen for the market to start pushing back to the upside? Obviously, we would have to get a golden cross, push back into this green zone and break it, and then see if it's going to break this range. That's what I'm looking for, a potential move like that. Because as a day trader, you got to play both sides of the field. You can't just play bullish or bearish. You got to play both sides. You got to learn how to snipe from both angles. So that's what I'm seeing right now. Looking at the TDI here, this is what's getting my attention. I like this because looking at it for a bearish perspective, everything is showing bearish signs. However, the baseline is at the 55.5 level, which is saying that we are still bullish based off the baseline here. But if you notice, the volatility bands, as you see it, is very overextended, and we are seeing a correction in this market. And then moving to the 4-hour time frame TDI, we are actually bearish. But there's no sign for a trade just yet. It is a potential signal coming up very soon on the 4-hour time frame, which is what I like. What I want to see our signal line cross through our base, and then I'll look for a short. But I don't have that signal, so I'm not going to call that move yet. So what I'll do those that are my students or in the student Discord, I'm going to make an alert here, and then that's when I'm going to once I get that alert set up, I'll put it out in the Discord. Hopefully we get that move. Let's see. Those that don't know how to set up signals with your on your indicators, let me know in the chat, because I could probably make a video on that, how to make a alert with your signals or your indicators, if that's something that you are interested in. Let's see, baseline, there we go. And we're all right, so I set up the signal alert. So if I get that alert, I'll be posting this in the student Discord, and I'll give y'all a trade. And then also looking here, this was also another trade that I had for my Discord group. We had made a triple top here, and then we shorted all the way down to this level, and that's when we got out. I was looking at it coming down to this blue zone, but I said if it doesn't break here, then we're gonna move back up, and it did. And what's happening now, we are retraced back to the Kijins in our blue line here. Let me zoom in. Actually, I could get rid of this so I don't have to do that. All right, let me do that anyway. So we made a retracement back up to this blue level, our Kijun, and now we're looking to see if we're going to bounce. And we already got the bounce, so we should have. If you're going to be a trader with Ichimoku style, you should have been in the trade already up here. This is where you trade at the resistance level of the Kijun. We got that bounce up here, and you see that now if you got in early, you would have been in profit. But it's still good to go for a short. You got a death cross on the 4 hour. TDI is also bearish as well, and the cloud is starting to weaken here as well. So it's looking pretty juicy for shorts. So if you're a day trader that's looking for shorts right now, I would be the time for a good short is coming right now, especially if you're trading the TDI. The momentum is very bearish on the 4 hour. And then now breaking it down the 1 hour time frame. Let's see what we got. We did get a signal just now. Let me see. Man, I need to get a new chair. This chair be falling down too much. We just got a signal here on the TDI from what I'm looking at. We had broke above the volatility band here, and now we made a fish hook back inside. So now we're looking for shorts. Technically we could go short now, but if you do play that right now for short, you have to play very aggressively, and not just aggressively, you got to play also keep your stop loss very tight too. So if I was going for a short right now, which I could, I would put it at the last high, last fractal high here, and aim to the downside. This would be what I'm looking for here. So that's what I have for Bitcoin. This is the short move here. This is an aggressive move. Got a signal already, so we're gonna see how this plays out. 10 minutes for this candle to close. If it closes like this in the next 10 minutes, I believe that this market will see some downside action. Probably back to test this red line first, and if it doesn't break here, then we'll obviously move back up, and we'll probably be making higher lows, which will look something like this. So we'll see. But that's what I have right now for a short on Bitcoin, and I'm sticking to it. XRP, my students and I, we are in a bullish trade right now. We got in here because this is what was happening. And I'll explain this whole thing before, because I know y'all are looking at the chart saying, well, it looks bearish. But let me explain why we went long. So we had bullish divergence here. Got in here and it went up. Not too very long, but it did go up. Came down, and then it moved sideways for quite some time. And now it's moving back up again. Now, here's the thing that I'm very curious about here. So, let me do this. Let me do this real quick. Did I mark it here? Okay, so here it is. Here it is. Let me break this down. So you see this is in an obvious range. I don't even need to say it. This is a very obvious range here. Now here's the thing that needs to happen with XRP, because I'm very curious how this is going to play out. And I don't think it's going to follow Bitcoin too much. But if it does, it'll be interesting. But this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a move potentially back up here, because the bigger range is between this green line and this green line. So those two green zones is what I'm playing in right now. And then also in here, this consolidation in here is what I'm also looking at as well. I'm looking at the break back to the green zone, which is why we started our long entry here, ranged a little bit. Then we're in the green right now, but what I want to see is a break above this level. The only thing is right now on the TDI, on the 1 hour time frame, it is overall bearish. However, volatility is still okay. And what I'm looking for here, if I'm gonna go short, I have to see this cross below this line here. So once I get that, then I'll change my tune. But right now I'm not changing my tune. And even if that does happen, the next step would be if this red line comes down, our signal line comes down to this level. If it'll get a bounce here and move up or break through it, that's also something that I'm looking for as well, for a long entry or short entry. That's what I mean, if that's the case. Because I do see this overall going back to the downside. I do see it coming down here eventually. Maybe, and this is why day trading is, you have to be patient. You can't just assume everything. What I'm noticing, not just this consolidation, but we might not even get back up here. That's also a possibility, because my scenario that I had initially was a move back to this green zone. And then after that, we would either immediately come down and break past it, coming down to this green zone, or we're going to break here. But I don't really see this breaking all the way through this top zone. I see it, probably touching here, then immediately getting rejected to come back for a stronger push to the downside around the 43 cent to 44 cent level, and probably even lower. So it's hard to say right now, but with what I'm seeing right now, as of now, I'm still seeing that the market could move to the upside. Until further notice, then maybe not. And then also here on the 4 hour time frame on XRP, it is overall bearish on TDI because of base, but it is starting to gain some momentum because the volatility here is showing that there's a rejection here. We might start pushing back to the upside. So that's what I want to see. I want to see a move up. I do believe it's going to go up. Another thing that will confirm it for me based off the 4 hour time frame, this is what I want to see that will confirm the signal to the upside. If you are a TDI trader or use the TDI for a long position based off the 4 hour, you would want to wait for your signal line to cross the baseline and close above it, and then that'll be a good entry to go long. That's what I'm looking for to go long, but I don't see it yet. Until I get that, then there's nothing really here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add another signal here, or alert. Let's see, I'm gonna add another alert, and if it gives us what we want, we're gonna go long. Let's see, let's set that. All right, it's all set. We're good to go. So yeah, I'll be looking to go long here. Let me go to Ethereum. Haven't looked at Ethereum in a while, to be honest. Let's see. I don't really need that right now. Let's go to the daily. Let's start everything fresh. Let's do that. Hold on a second. Alright, I just got a message from one of my students saying that they can't see the live stream, so see. That's interesting. Some people say they can't see it, some people say they can. That's interesting. Unless y'all lying, I don't know. Let's see. Let's use Ichimoku on this one. So Ethereum, if we look at it, we have a death cross here. Let's see what else we have going on. Let's see what else we got going on. The interesting thing about it, we have some support here. Yeah, we got some support here, but I don't think that's enough. Alright, looking at TDI, overall bearish on the daily. Oh no, overall bullish on the daily. Even though this is going down, it's still overall bullish. It could be a short-term correction. And coming down to the 4 hour. Let me draw some lines up. All right, looking here on the 4 hour, we do have some support down here. If you noticed, we had some bullish divergence here that worked out for a while before the market came back down right there. And once that move came up, it dropped, and then now we're moving sideways back into this. So we have a double bottom here. And you could argue, let me see. You could almost argue this is almost a diamond formation, but I don't want to just start that. But looking at it, looking at the 4 hour time frame, it's starting to look like the market wants to reverse again. So I might actually tell my students to close, because I know sometimes when Ethereum is following XRP and Bitcoin, usually the market crashes. They usually follow each other very closely. But looking at this, we're rejecting that key June, seeing some bearish rejection here. The only thing is, if I want to take there's no opportunity to take a long position on. There's no signal or anything to take a long on Ethereum, which is why I wouldn't even touch this just yet. I would wait for some more confirmation to go long. Even on the 4 hours, saying it's bearish anyway, so no reason to start looking to go long here. What I would want to see personally to take a short trade anyway, I want to see this cross beneath here. Once I get that cross underneath the baseline and maybe even the lower moving average here, I would short. But other than that, I don't have the signal yet. So that's what I'm seeing on Ethereum. Ethereum is nothing really too special. It looks like the cloud is starting to twist over and turn bearish already. So we'll see if that it'll remain that way and go bearish from there. Let's see. Let's take a look without Ichimoku. There's a few ways to look at this. Got mad resistance right here. We got some support here, so we're still ranging in here. So to confirm the real breakout, because even if we do come back to the downside, we still have this little mini zone here that I have drawn up between these two red lines. Say price does come back down here, right? Let's just say if it does. It really won't mean anything for one reason. Really, we have to break all the way through and close beneath here with some strong momentum. And then we'll look probably for a retest and then continuation down. But I don't know what's going to happen here just yet, but I'm looking at this. I'm anticipating a short right here. So let me look for that. So this would, if anything, this would be my trade if I was to take a trade on Ethereum. Very tight, quick, to the point, nothing too crazy. Just a real quick move to the downside with the stop loss right above our fractal high, our last fractal high. We get that, we don't break this level, then we're good to go for a short. And the reason why I'm keeping it tight, because if it's gonna be a small loss, if it's a loss anyway. So let me move that a little bit higher, give it some wiggle room. So this is what I'm seeing. And then also, if you know price action, we are making a price action pattern right here. So based off price action alone, we could short that. Right here we had price action. We had a dark cloud cover. Market moved to the downside. Then the market made a piercing line formation, moved back to the upside, and now we're making another price action candle. These three together, which is a morning star, morning star, which is going to be a move to the downside here. So that's what I'm seeing. If we don't get that, then most likely the market's gonna go up, but I don't see that right now. I see the move to the downside just based off price action alone. And we still got 2 hours and 56 minutes for this candle close on the 4 hours, so anything could happen here. It could wick all the way up and then wick down, get us entry, then wick out, and then go to the downside. So anything could happen in 2 hours. But looking at TDI, extremely bearish, especially after we just hooked in just now. The only thing is, if you were trading this, you would have to wait on the 4 hour time frame candle to close. If you want to be aggressive and take this opportunity, I suggest you go to the 1 hour and really pay attention there. Because even on the 1 hour, it's showing that, market's looking for a reversal as well. And it gave us a signal on the last hour candle. So if you're looking to go into the market, if you're looking for a trade right now, let's see. You would just have to jump in. And that's it. There's no sugarcoating. You would have to just jump in. Even looking here on the 15-minute, you could maybe get like a trade off the 15-minute time frame. The only thing is, you're gonna have to wait for the signal to go short, and there's no signal yet here on TDI. For those that do know how to trade the TDI. But if I were you guys trading Ethereum right now, I would short this. I would look to go short. Let's see. Let's go to our next pair, because I'm not going to be here too much longer. I'm just going to analyze this for you guys, and I'm bouncing because I'm going to be watching some Bel Air tonight. Let's see. Let's look at US30. Dirty 30. This thing is mean. Oh, man. I missed that trade, man. That was today, too. Let's go back. I have this crashing very bad. I have this thing crashing very, very bad. I'm talking about like just a big, deep crash. But let me go to the weekly chart. That's what I'm really concerned about the weekly. All right. All right, so this is interesting. Let's move this here. All right, so this is what the weekly chart's looking like. Weekly chart is not doing nothing too interesting, to be honest. But we are seeing a lot of signs of rejection here. If you look at this level, bears are definitely eyeing this level. Even though on the weekly it's overall bullish, this is the thing. The baseline on the TDI is flattening out, saying that we're starting to consolidate here. Which, you know, it has been consolidating for the last couple of weeks. Maybe even we could argue 4 weeks if we're looking at this as a range. And that's why I said this area is very important. We come down to, let me do this real quick too. Let me make this visible on the daily chart. If we come down to the daily time frame, you can see that I have this area marked up, but you could see that this area is very important right now. I already got that rejection here. Still overall bullish on the daily time frame TDI, but it is flattening out, and because you see here it's starting to, actually this is starting to angle down now. And we got a crossover. Okay, so we actually might be looking to go short for sure. Okay, so we got that. Let's go to the 4 hour. We're going to look for some opportunity. And also there's news tomorrow, so be careful if you're trading. There is some news dropping out. I don't know if it's red folders, but I do know that there is news coming out tomorrow. So be careful if you are trading, because news can impact your trades significantly. I am a witness to that. Let's see. Let's move this. Let's get rid of this. We don't need this no more. So we got overextended here. Came in here, dropped. Market is making lower or higher lows for now. So if you see here, we have a higher low. Got a low, and now we got our higher low here. So now what I want to see, based off all that information we got, the 4 hour is still bullish. And that's why we might see this rejection here, because of this market making a lower high or a higher low from what I'm seeing. So seeing that, the market might start pushing back up into this zone again. Let's see. But the volatility is insane here. Look at this. This is insane. This is going to make a big move. Whatever direction it does finally choose to go in, it's going to be a very big move. I want to catch that. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, looks like it wants to go long for sure here. The question now, and if I put Ichimoku on, I'm pretty sure the Kijun is somewhere right in here. But looking at it, let me see. Yep, Kijun's right on Kijun. So looking at it with Ichimoku, and then now really breaking this down, it is overall bearish on the 1 hour, but it is flattening out. You see that? This is flattening out. What I want to see here, which would take a while, but this is the safest way to trade this without getting hurt. You want to wait for the signal line to reject this base here, get some rejection there, come down, or you want to see it do this, break above it and then break back underneath it, and then you'll go short. So you got two options: wait for it to bounce off the baseline or break above and break back below. That will confirm a short here. So this will probably take doing time analysis in my head. This will probably take at least 3 hours to get a true confirmation on the hour time frame. Maybe even 4, but I'm thinking 3 hours will be good. So let me see. Let me move it. Let me use my time tool. All right, so we'll make our, I'm saying within this box, we'll make our move. That's what I'm thinking. Whether it's bullish or bearish, whatever happens. So in 4 hours, we'll have an answer between now and 4 hours. But I'm leaning for bears right now on that one. Just because, you know, the overall dynamic of the TDI is showing overall bearish bias. And you usually want to go with the hour time frame when it comes to entries. So that's just my 2 cents on that. Alright, we're going to look at GBPJPY, and then we're going to finish off with the Mexican peso, and then we're going to call it a night. So I didn't give this signal in my student Discord, which I'm upset because I had it marked up. I knew this was going to be a big drop too. It dropped to like 140 something points from where I was looking. I was looking at it up here. Had this ready to go. But, you know, sometimes you just don't get those trades. You just miss them because you're either asleep or you just forget about it. But I put this markup in the student chat saying, you know, start looking for shorts. So, you know, sometimes I don't have to be the one to call trades. Sometimes they have to, you know, learn from themselves and learn how to catch trades on their own. That's what I prefer. I prefer people learn how to trade on their own. Just learn from what I teach, and then, you know, grow from there. Teach someone how to fish so they can fish for the rest of their life. So in this case, I was saying, you know, telling them look for a short. The reason why I'm going to show you guys based on, it was either the daily. Yeah, the daily. No, it was the 4 hour. Based off the 4 hour time frame, if we rewind back to the high, let me show y'all. I want to show y'all something real quick. It was a little further back. Probably like right here. So yeah, right here. So in Ichimoku, there's something called the C clamp formation. This was that C clamp formation, or the market is out of equilibrium formation, whatever you want to call it. All right. So whenever you see the red line is angling up and the blue line is flat, that usually means that the market has a good chance of reversal. Not saying that it will always happen, because sometimes it does go flat and then it'll angle up just because of market momentum, which means you have to do multiple time frame analysis. But however, here I was saying, okay, the market looks very overextended. The reason why I was more so thinking this was going to go short, basing it off of TDI as well. With that, we had a break above, volatility is very high at that point. Then we see that the market made a fish hook here, came back in, and look what happened at this point. Fish hook, and if we play it piece by piece, look what happened in here. Because see what happened? It angled up. It tried to break that high one more time for another test. But look what happened. It failed. And now we're seeing the market, you know, break to the downside here. So it did hit my first target. Had I took this trade, which I'm kind of upset I didn't catch it. But that's fine, because I still think we still have room to go to the downside. I think overall it's going to hit the 50% level. Once it hits 50%, then the market's going to go back up, in my opinion. I'm not saying that's going to be the play, but that's what I think is the most likely the case will be, that for this, you know, this trading opportunity. Now, if we're just trading just pure Ichimoku, we could look to go short once this 1 hour candle closes in the next 44 minutes. I won't be here, so if y'all wanted to look at this on y'all's own time, y'all free to do that. But looking here, looking to go short, and then also I'm seeing a small pennant formation right here too. So this should be a quick explosive move when it does finally make its move, whether it be bullish or bearish, but I'm leaning bearish on this. Looking here, overall bearish on the TDI. It is still showing some a little overextension here, but that's fine. What I want to see it break, consolidate a little bit more, maybe get some small correction. We could probably come back to the key June, look for a trade here, then short. But I still believe that this pennant, whatever direction it decides to move, it's gonna move quick, and then it's gonna make its move, either continuation to the upside or reversal back to the downside. If you look here, that rejection up here, this is already showing us signs of a reversing market, right? We broke market structure here, broke market structure in this area. Now we're just looking to see if market structure is going to be broken in this area. So once that happens, then we'll look, most likely to go short. Also, the last candle, if you look closely, the last candle was, giving us a indecision. So market is confused here. No, bulls and bears don't know what they want to do yet. So everybody's just waiting. And, once the move is made, we're going to see how hard they push this market. But I'm still believing that this is going to come down to the 50% level, and that's what I'm sticking with. Let's see. Let's go. Let me do this. So this will be the trade right here. A very tight position here, and we're going to go short. We're going to look for about 90 pips. Those that don't know what pips is, I'll probably do a video for you guys. But pips is how they calculate forex pairs or currency pairs. It's like in crypto how they calculate crypto in satoshis or Bitcoin in satoshis. In forex they calculate currency in pips, which means point in percentage. So that's what that is if y'all don't know. But this is what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at short now, so I would take this trade now. Actually, I'm going to put it on, enter it on my phone on that one to go short. So let me do that right now before I forget. Let me see. Is there any pairs that y'all want me to analyze too, by the way? If not, I will be done after I close. Wow, what the heck happened here? I'll be done when I close finish closing the USD versus the Mexican peso. So after that one, so let me go ahead and put this in real quick, and we'll go from there. All right, trade has been placed. So Mike J, how you doing, man? You said Euro USD. All right, I'll look at Euro USD right after I finish the Mexican peso, because the Mexican peso is the last one I'm going to look at. And then after that, I'll look at it real quick. Mexican peso is looking not good, actually. Very bad. This is very bad for the United States looking at this. The peso got a lot stronger. I think it's because it's been a lot of activity been going through Ripple using XRP, which is why I think the peso is doing pretty well. And then also the dollar's getting weak as hell anyway, so that's also contributes to that. Right now it's consolidating overall. Actually, I don't even need to say that. Y'all can see that. But TDI also shows us it's consolidating. So be paying attention here. Uh, the Mexican peso is what started my trading career. You can make a lot of money trading the peso. When I say a lot, it's like crazy how much money you can make trading the peso. Like in 2 weeks, I made $10,000 trading the peso. So that's why I'm like really an advocate on trading the peso. But looking at this, death cross, consolidation. There's two ways you could look at this. All right, let's go with this. So let's say we look at it just blindfolded, naked, right? This is a descending triangle, right? So we most likely expecting, a drop off here. Especially because the TDI is saying we're overall bearish. Cool. But here's the other thing. We're holding pretty strong support. The counter argument is we're holding strong support. Bulls are looking at this level. And also we see that if we want to go that route, our baseline or every other line is starting to move up. We got some divergence right here. While this is flat, this is moving up. So that's the counter argument to that as well. Now let's say we go to like the 4 hour. Let's see if anything changes. Let's see if our tune changes a little bit, right? So we come here. We still are overall bearish. Got a signal right there to go short. And then also, let's see. What I want to see, if this is going to be a true bearish move, I want to see the red line break underneath the base. I want to see it break underneath the blue. Once I see it break under the slow MA in the baseline here, that's a good short for me. But if we get a bounce off either one, like let's say this happens, we can move up. Let's say it bounces here, right? Boom. That's a long position. Now if it breaks here and then breaks back above, then hey, that's just the L that you're going to have to take. So sometimes trading does not always go in your favor, but that's something to look out for. So the bulls are definitely looking at this spot. Bears have overall control here, just to let you know. TDI momentum is very bearish. Only thing I'm worried about is if there's some volatility that's overextended here. So we have some overextension on the 1 hour here at this level. Market moves sideways. Then we had that quick pop. The market dropped again. Now the market's retesting this fractal breakout here. So let me show you guys this. So it's retesting at this fractal breakout. So if the market could hold here, because you see that the market is trying to get bullish here. You see it is. So what I want to see if we're going to get bullish, which is why I said this is 50-50, look for that break, that bounce back up. And then we'll see that market move to the upside. That's what I would look for anyway, just to let y'all know. So there's no signal here yet. So one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put let's put a alert right here. I'm just gonna look, say potential long if it comes too deep. And if it breaks outside here, then we'll look for a short. So as for Euro USD, let's take a look at that. Mike, let's take a look at that. Euro USD, let's take a look. All right. Man, this was a strong move. I wish I'd seen this. Let's see. Give me a moment to really break this down in my mind. Let's see. Actually, what I want to do, I want to go to the weekly to break this down. We have a V wave here and a mini N wave. Man, this is gonna be very interesting how this is gonna play. Let me look at one more time frame, one more higher time frame, the monthly. Okay, this is better. Okay, this looks a lot better for my eyes to see. All right, overall bearish. It makes sense because the dollar is losing value. Okay, but this makes more sense breaking it down than versus looking at the weekly and the daily. Monthly is showing that it is a correction here. Overall, the direction is bearish. We got a death cross. Market move down, retrace, correction. Now we're testing here. What I want to see if what you could do if you're trading long term, put a sell stop at the low, right under the low of the monthly candle, which would be, let me see. Actually, let's put it like here. Let's put it right there, because if we're gonna play this, let's play aggressive, right? Because if I like to play aggressive, the more aggressive you play, the smaller you could, the more tight you could put your stop loss, and you put when you put your stop loss pretty tight, you take a small loss rather than a big loss. I'd rather lose 10 small trades and win one really big trade that erases those 10 trades. If I lost 10 trades and the 10 trades just equaled like $200 and I won one trade that was like 5K or more, that's a win. You don't have to win all your trades. You just got to win when it counts. So that's how I play the game. I play aggressive. But here, this is what I'm saying, playing off the monthly chart. If I were you, where I will put my entry, what is this? It's not showing. Okay. Entry will be a sell stop at $1.10. So 1.10033. That's where I would put my entry. So a sell stop right there. Stop loss would be something like, let's say a 50 pip stop loss. How big is this move right here? That's an 18 pip stop loss. No, I don't need no. We could do a 33 pip stop loss. I'll take that. So this will be the move that I will look for right there. Back to this low here. And honestly, we could probably get away with like a 46 pip stop loss. So that's what I would look for here. Very tight stop loss. 40 pips is not much. I'll take that. But this is what I would look for. You have a few targets too. You have there. Then you have down here. And then you have right in here. So these are 3 targets for this move, but I'm not betting on it coming down here just yet. Not just yet. That's just the higher time frame analysis. Breaking it down on the, I'll go the hour time frame. I'll go that far. Breaking it down on the hour time frame, you got a good trade opportunity now, depending on if you trade trend lines or not. This would be the trend line here, right there. All right, so you have an opportunity right now, actually. Let me see. Because like I said, you could play this super aggressive like I was showing you, or you could be conservative. But here's another opportunity on this, right? So you have 1 rejection off the trend, 2 rejections, 3 rejections. Now here's potential 4, right? Now, if you're going to take this is what you got to be aware of. Because we are still in a really volatile zone. TDI shows that. This is what you want to see. You want to see if price is going to hold, have like some price action on this candle. If you get price, if let's say if in the next 29 minutes, which this candle closes, right? If it closes right here like this is a reversal pattern, and then you could go short here, put a entry at the halfway point of this wick, and let the market come to you, and then a stop loss right above it, right? You could do that. That's aggressive approach. You still got 28 minutes now, so anything could happen on this candle. But you want to see price action right here, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with price action. So if you catch it with a price action move, catch a short, see the move play to the downside, and we'll see, you know, potential drop here from that point. And then after that, you know, finding targets will be on you. Because I still think this is gonna go lower, a lot lower, based off the weekly based off the monthly time frame. So this could be a 200 pip trade, but do you have the patience to hold a trade like that? That's the question. Then also looking here, this is what I'm concerned about. The volatility here is not really sweet. Well, the signal line is not in a sweet spot, and it could still come up to here, this overextended level. So that's why I said be watching this, because it could still come up here into this zone up, because I have these two red lines. I don't know if you can see them, but let me make them a little thicker so you can see them. Let's make it thick, juicy. Yeah, there we go. So here we go. We got this juicy level here, right? Let's say the market comes up in here, we get hard rejection. Once we get that hard rejection, then we could see the move come down, because this is why me particularly, I don't like trading the Euro USD, is because it's very manipulated, because a lot of people trade it. And then also there's news tomorrow, which if you were here for that, I said there is news tomorrow, so this could change everything. What I just said, the news could jack this up. We push up here, test this level, double top, drop. Everybody's pissed off because they got stopped out, and then the market dropped. So be aware of that potentially happening too, because that's why I don't trade Euro USD. I hate manipulation when it comes to currency pairs. I always get jacked up in this trading this pair, and I don't know why, but it's very manipulated. GBPJPY and Euro USD are very manipulated. Other pairs, NZD, any NZD pair, or is it ENZ? I think it is. Let me make sure, because there's one currency pair that I hate trading. There's one currency pair that I despise trading, actually. Let me see what it's called. And if y'all took the GBPJPY trade, it's in profit right now. Let me show y'all. I don't know if y'all could see that. All right, let's see. I'm trying to get y'all to see it. There we go. Yeah, it's in profit right now, so we're good. But anyway, like I was saying, there's one pair that I hate trading. I think it is NZD. I think it's Euro NZD. That one I hate trading. I think that's the pair. That one spikes like crazy. But looking at this, Mike, just one more time, I'm very bearish on this. But I just gave you some scenarios that could play out, because I do know that news might change what I'm telling you right now. So be prepared for, I'll draw this bigger. Be prepared for this to happen, like a move here. Be prepared for a move like this to happen. If you get in up here, let's say the market does move up here, I would put sell limits up here just in case. Put some hard sell limits right there. And then short it. So the sell limit, let's see, what price would that be? That'll be at $1.10 and 855. And then once you get up here, that's when I'll look to go short if I were you. Then short here. And then short here. And the other scenario is short where we're at. So you could be aggressive tonight, short it now. These are all the scenarios that I see happening. This is why I hate trading this pair, because it's very unpredictable. Actually, this pair is actually worse than crypto, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's worse than any cryptocurrency that I traded. Right here, here's scenario number 1. I'm going to reiterate, and then I'm going to head out. And yeah, no problem, Mike. Yeah, I appreciate you being here too. So here's the first one. First one, we just get a straight drop, which is what we want because we got price action coming up right now. Second one is we break up here. Actually, I'll make this green so we can have a differentiation. I'll make this green as well. Yeah, I want to color code this so we know what's going on here. All right, so here's the scenarios. We just drop. Cool. The next one is we break up, come to this level, drop below, go down. That's what I will look for. The next one would be we break up into this level, which, it could happen with the news tomorrow. And then once we get in here, boom, drop. So if I were you, set some sell limits in this area. Set some sell limits in this area, just in case, because that's I'm not gonna put it past the euro dollar. I mean, I really am not gonna put it past it. This thing is very manipulated, so it could easily come up here. Because you see right now, it's trying to push up. It's still price action to go short, but don't trust this. So push up here, then drop. So that's what I would say. What's my favorite forex pair? So my favorite forex pair is GBPJPY, even though it's manipulated. But my number one go-to is always going to be the USDMXN. So that's the US dollar versus the Mexican peso. That's my all-time favorite. But if we're going to say favorite, I have 3. Number 1 will be US30. Number 1. Number 2 would be the US dollar versus the Mexican peso. Lastly, it will be GBPJPY or GJ, whatever you want to call it. But yes, those are my 3 favorite forex pairs. Aside from those, if I'm just trading just anything that I see is gonna be predominantly US30 and XRP, and then whatever I see. You said why US30 and not SP500? So SP500 is cool, but you make a lot more money trading US30. For me, it's SP500 is cool. It doesn't make as much money as US30. If we're making money, I'm gonna trade US30. It's a lot more volatile, and it moves. Like when it moves, like you'll get let me just show you an average day on US30 real quick. So this was US30 today, right? Let me go to the daily candle. Let me mark up US30. So this is US30 yesterday because we're on a new day. So let me show you yesterday's candle. This is typically what US30 moves like. It makes big moves, but let me show you. Let's go down to the 15-minute time frame. And I don't recommend trading US30 on a bigger time frame if you're not ready for it, because it will eat you alive. Now let's go 15 minutes. Wait a minute. Where's my... That's not the line. Hold on. All right, let me go back. Okay, got it. So let me show you a typical day on US30, right? If you caught this move, and I'm pretty sure if I had seen this, I would have caught this. I know 100% sure I would have caught this. And let me show you. Let me show you why I would have caught this. I would have to be awake. This trade happened at 3:15 a.m. Right? Because I have my time. This is 3 a.m. right here. Let me mark 3 a.m. for you. So at 3 a.m., if I'm up, I would take this trade right here. Right? Let me mark up and show you why I would catch this. We have a fractal level here, right? And you know I like trading fractals. So we have this fractal level. We broke underneath. Look, we came back up into our fractal level. I always say the best trades is going to be at these levels, right? Or close to it. Once you get into this fractal level here, you made a bearish engulfing candle. That's immediately take that trade. But to be safe, let's look at TDI just to confirm. Because I don't just trade bear. Because I think that's stupid. People that just trade only price action, more power to y'all, but I think it's stupid. I think if you're going to trade price action to make it even more effective, look how it matches up with momentum indicators, right? So here, let's take a look at, the TDI. So TDI is telling me at 3 a.m., 3:15 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever you want to say, at this time, because I have it right here, 3 a.m., it's telling me two things. Market is overall bearish. Wait for your signal. Don't be stupid. All right, I'm not gonna be stupid. I'm just gonna wait for my signal. So we go back to here, 3 a.m. right there. Next candle gave us a bearish engulfing. Let's go back to TDI. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. We had a beautiful crossover right at 3:15. We had our signal right there. Not just that, we also had a bearish engulfing candle. So I'm definitely taking that trade right there. So this is what I would do. I'll put my entry right when that candle closes. Stop loss right above this level. Very small stop loss. Who cares? Wherever this thing goes, and then this is how I will find my targets. Because y'all know I trade the Ichimoku wave theory. I don't have Ichimoku on here, but let me show you why this would have been. I could still find Ichimoku targets without Ichimoku on here. So let me show you. So from this level to this level to this level. See, I already got my targets in place. So my final target would have been right there. Right? This is how I trade. Like, if anybody that has done live trading with me, you're gonna see me catch something. I'm gonna catch something eventually. And boom. It never came back to my stop loss. And look what happened. The market dropped 466 points. And even below that, it went past my target points. If we were to catch the whole thing, which I doubt, because I don't usually catch every single bit of it, but close to it, this market dropped 609 points on the 15-minute time frame. This is why I rather trade US30 over S&P 500. It moves a lot more. Now, if you convert that into pips, let me break down how much money this is and why I prefer trading US30. So in pips, the whole move was 6,900. No, I'm sorry. 6,098, right? So that was the whole move. Now let me calculate that. Like if you use the smallest lot size, right? That's like $600. You use no. I'm sorry, that's backwards. I'm thinking like different currency pairs because this is the Dow Jones. If you use the smallest lot size, this would be $6,000. If you use the second lot size, this would be about 6,000. Then that'll be 60,000. And then if you use the highest, a bigger or standard lot size, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So that's why I prefer the US30 over the S&P 500. Not saying that it's it's better. I just prefer it. That's just me. But I wish I had seen this trade. US30 usually moves at 3 a.m. very well. Let me show you another time. Let me see. 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Right here. Here's another time it moved. 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. is when this thing likes to move. So here's another one. Here's at 2 a.m. Market moved down, right? I don't know if I would have caught that one. This was a tricky one looking at it. But let's say if I did, right? The market on the 15-minute time frame moved 123 points, which is equivalent to 2,030 pips. So this is why, like I said, I prefer US30. I probably would have caught this one though. This one was funny looking. I didn't see with Ichimoku on here. That would have still been funny. Probably would have caught it, but I probably would have been confident taking it. So I probably would have left this on the table. This one I would have been very confident taking. It was also underneath the cloud too. Everything was bearish. Yeah, this was give me your money. I'm getting food on this one. But anyway, that's why. That's the only reason why. It's just because the money difference and it's more volatile. So if I'm gonna trade something, I want to make some good money off of it. It actually, if you want to compare it to anything, US30 makes more money than any cryptocurrency. If you trade it right and you catch the moves like these colossal ones, this will make you richer than any cryptocurrency. I promise you. I seen it. I seen it. But anyway, that's another story for another day. But other than that, I'm glad that you asked that question. I will. If y'all have any video ideas, or if y'all want to join the Discord and share some news articles, I will be doing reports. It could be anything. It could be world news, global news, controversial topics, whatever. I don't care. I'm covering everything. And it might not be on this stream because I'm separating those that have been here. I was saying earlier, if y'all have been here earlier, I was saying that I'm rebranding. I'm not changing my name. I'm not doing that. But I'm rebranding how I do stuff. So it's going to be a little more controversial stuff on here. But it's not. I'm separating it. I'm going to be talking about pretty much global events, Christianity, spiritual life, all that. I'm going to be talking about politics. I'm going to be tying it into how it affects day trading. Because I realize, the financial world does play a big role in a lot of things that go on in the world, whether you see it or not, but it plays a massive role. What's up, David? How you doing? Yeah, long time no talk. Yeah, it has been a long time. Hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you nice. It's good to be here. But you caught me at the end of the stream because I'm actually about to bounce too. I did say this. Let me also say this. I asked earlier. I want y'all's input or y'all to talk to me about it. I was thinking about doing less streams a week, but very long, drawn out streams. So instead of like instead of like 30-minute to 2-hour streams, talk about like 2 hours to 6 hour streams. Full of content and full of stuff to talk about. So if y'all like that, I'll do less streams, longer content, or a little more streams, not as long. So let me know in the chat what y'all think. This is something I've been thinking about. You say it's CG, not David. What? Okay, because I get confused when I see that though. Okay, so my bad, CG. I am so sorry. Because every time I see your that name, I'm thinking instantly, dude. Like I seen your name before, but I don't think CG. You know what I mean? So sorry, forgive me for that. And yeah, we're gonna have to talk soon because a lot of stuff has changed. So we're gonna have to talk very soon. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing long form content, not not doing uh too many streams because I've incorporated so many new things recently into my life. Because man, my life has changed drastically. So I'm adapting to the changes. I've been working out more, been going to church more. Also been I was saying earlier, if y'all were here, I could now do the splits. I could do the middle splits. I could do the Jean Claude Van Damme. Not very good though. I'm not gonna lie, it's not very good, but I could still do it, but not comfortably. But I can't get into that position. I'm working on my flexibility, my endurance, my strength. I worked out. You know, I stretched today. That was my workout today, stretching. I'm trying to, cause I part of the reason why I changed my fitness routine is because I had a really bad back injury, right? And so if you don't want to get injured as much, work on your flexibility. Flexibility will protect you from getting injured in the gym, and it'll keep you from getting hurt long term. So stay flexible and limber, and drink plenty of fluids too. But that's why I do it. I'm increasing my strength, getting flexible. Also working on my power, as far as gymnastics and the powerlifting. So I'm mixing it, and I like the results that I'm getting because some of y'all don't know that some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know, but I used to do MMA and do some boxing. But don't be surprised if y'all see me boxing on YouTube. Who y'all want to which YouTuber y'all want to see me box? Name a YouTuber y'all want to see me whoop. I'm whooping all of them. It don't matter who it is. I don't care who it is. Boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, you might get me there. I might lose in jiu-jitsu, but I'll still win in my mind. But let me know who y'all want to see me fight. I'm just getting my body ready. I feel like I'm in a lot better shape, or getting to be in a lot better shape, just because of my flexibility. I weigh about 209, 205 right now, but I feel like I weigh about 170. That's how I feel. Cause I'm still the same. I still have the same speed. Still have the same endurance, but I'm just a little heavier. So, like I said, I've been working a lot. Excuse me. Also, is there any... I'll do one more. Oh my God, I'm about to choke in front of y'all. This is not good. Okay, I'll promise I'll do one more, then I'm out of here. Any other currency, crypto, or anything that y'all want me to analyze stock? If there is, let me know and I'll be out of here. Oh my God, that water went down the wrong pipe for sure. I am choking and I don't want to die in front of y'all. I'm trying to hide it. I'm like fighting right now. But let me know, is there anything that y'all want me to analyze right now? If not, I'm going to head out. And if y'all want to talk, send me... What's up, Gabriel Santos? You said, have you scanned SPX? No, I haven't, so I'll take a look right now for you. Natural gas, maybe? All right, let's see. Since I have both of them on the list, I'll finish with both of those two, and then I'm out. I'm being generous today on my return. SP right here. Yep, no problem. Well, here was the same move that I was talking about mic. See how this only dropped about like 584 points compared to US30? See, that's why I don't trade trade SP. But anyway, let me look at SP here. You said I learned a lot of Ichimoku from you. Thank you for the videos. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, no problem at all. I hope you continue to learn more because actually I learned a lot of new tricks too, but I haven't got to share them yet. That's also another reason why I've been gone. I've been learning a lot of stuff outside of what I already know. Looking at this, now that I'm seeing it without Ichimoku, you should have already been in the short already, but I see a few scenarios here that are intriguing to me. You already have this double top here. Double top here. And then, let's see. You had divergence, so you should have definitely been in already for a short on a smaller time frame, not necessarily this one. So let's break it down. Let's go to the 1 hour. If you're gonna take a trade here, let me explain something, because this is how I trade. So you already know I do Ichimoku. Here I would go, I would look to go long, or no, I would look to go short for two reasons. Let me get rid of this. This is distracting. All right. So two reasons why. Death cross, and then also TDI is also letting me know we're overall bearish. So those are the two things that I'm already, leaning on. However, look what's happening here on TDI. TDI is telling us that we're overextended. So whenever I see this happen on TDI, that it's overextended, and our signal comes back into our Bollinger Band, that lets me know that either A, we're going to start reversing, which you see here, the market made a correction. Doesn't mean it's going to go all the way, reverse all the way, because look what happened here. There was some right here. Let me show you. There was some support right here. We had a fractal level way back here. Let me take Ichimoku off so you can see this a lot cleaner. We had some levels here, right? So what happened was this market broke this structure. Came down, completed the N wave, is now retesting back here, this break. And now let's see what's happening. So we actually might make a head and shoulders and come down. That is possible, but I don't know about that yet. But here, this is why it was overextended here. We reached a level of support. Market came back up. The question now is it going to come back to this high? And that's why I don't want to say too much, because I'm basing this off of what I see right now, because this might change at 3 a.m. This might change at, during the next session tonight. And that's why I trade very cautiously, because right now it's not really giving me too much to, jump in on. But I am overall bearish because of what I'm currently seeing. Because the news tomorrow might, jack up everything I said. Because news could change everything just like this, right? We know this. So I keep a realistic point of view or perspective on the market. We could also come back here, retest. Oops, I don't want that. We could also come back, retest this breakout here, which would surprise everybody. Retest, then dump or break. But I would look for the dump, which will make that head and shoulder here. that I was talking about. If you could remember this one thing or two things that I'm about to say, your chances of winning the trade will change. Because I had to step back from trading because I learned, because there's a lot of manipulation already. But I learned that the market does two things. One, it moves in patterns. So if you could identify the pattern first, you have a better chance of, moving getting in on the right move. The second thing is the market always follows structure. So if you find out the market's, if the market's breaking structure or, doing whatever, and you could kind of cue it into or to what the news is gonna do, and starts to see into, or I wouldn't say see into the future, but like get an idea of what the future's gonna move like. You can get a jump on the market. It's not easy. It just requires you to be on the charts more. I've been actually learning from the guy or one. I got insight into this new indicator that I've been using, and it's been a huge blessing, to be honest. The guy that created this indicator, I got his PDF, so I've been like cramming my brain with some new information. And this indicator is, I think it's OP. I think it really is good if you know how to. Once you start using it, if you look up on YouTube, go to TDI. The top traders in the world actually use this indicator. It's actually what big, like when I say big traders, I'm talking about like banks use this. Like I'm talking about big like I'm talking about big money people use it. And I see why now, because using it, to be honest, I haven't lost too many trades with it. Like if I lose a trade, it's because I either got in way too early and I saw where the market was going beforehand, or I just, had a tight stop loss. So you said put us on. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Actually, I have the PDF up open right now, but I'm not gonna go into it. I will just show you. So this is the guy. This is the guy that created the indicator. I have this whole. It's about. The first thing it's about 86 pages, 87 pages, and then the second one here. Here's the other part to it. So this is part 2. It's about 20, and then the last one, the last PDF is about 77 pages. So yeah, I'm not gonna go into too much detail because my brain is still trying to wrap my head around how it, put it all together with what I currently do now. I mixed it with Ichimoku to make it even stronger. So I will be coming out with content on that, which is why I've also been gone, because a lot of people have asked me, why haven't you been streaming? Da da da. Trust me, I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten about y'all. I have so much stuff going on right now, and doing everything by myself. I'm not making excuses because I don't want to make excuses because I don't believe in that. I've just been doing so much, try to learn, because I also have to make time for myself too. Because if I give all my time to you guys and I don't have time for myself, I'm gonna. Man, it's not gonna be good. I'm gonna lose myself. So I've been, working on myself, learning, so I could give back more information, insight on what I know to you guys. So that's part of the reason why I've been gone for so long. So don't think I abandoned y'all, because that's not the case. Also, personal life issues happen too. I had a lot of crazy stuff happen, and I just got alert on Bitcoin. Let's see what's happening. Bitcoin's shorting, so hey, it's signal trigger to go short you guys on Bitcoin. So it looks like we got in on this. It's actually doing pretty well. So if y'all saw this trade earlier, Bitcoin is in profit. So Excuse me. Bitcoin is now in profit, so if y'all want to take that trade, you're more than welcome. So let's go back. Why we? Okay, I guess that's strange. I don't know why I did that. Let me go back to what I was analyzing at S&P before I lose my train of thought. So, like I said, S&P, the news tomorrow, it might change everything, but I'm still thinking bearish overall, to be honest. And thank you for being understanding. Thank you. You said I tried to learn about it, but it looks complicated. Just thought it was like an overcomplicated stochastic. Oh no, man, no. This thing is I don't know if you're in my student class, because I'm gonna make I'm gonna put out a student video first. I always give them content first. But if you are, man, I'm gonna put out how to use this thing, because this thing, when I say this thing's overpowered, let me make a point how good it is. So I'm not even looking at the chart, right? I'm not even looking at the chart right now. So if I was to take a trade just looking at this, I would short right here. I was short here, and I was start looking to short probably right here. Between these two levels, I was short. So let's see if I'm right or wrong. Just based off what I'm learning so far, this is what I would look for. So if I had, just looking at this by itself without looking at the chart, I would have made some profit. Actually, I would have made a lot of profit looking at this. But no, I'm starting to, get an idea of how it works a lot better without you looking at the chart too much. So that's why I started using this, and I can't wait to teach it, because it has changed my trading a lot. When I say a lot, I feel a lot better than what I was before. A lot better, like 10 times better. But I'm mixing it with my current style, because y'all know I'm not going to abandon Ichimoku, because I think Ichimoku is very underrated, and I think people don't take the time to understand it. But looking at it, TDI is phenomenal. I suggest you take time to learn it. And then also looking at this, like I said, I'm going to end the analysis here. Just be careful about the news tomorrow. The news might change what I'm saying. I'm not going to be up until 3 a.m. looking at this. But overall, just based off what I'm currently seeing, the dangers that I will say that you have to worry about, the market is overextended on TDI, which is saying that we might reverse and might move back up here, which is why I said if you want to, be aggressive, you take a short here. But if you want to wait till the news happens, or wait until the next session, see what's happening in here, and then if it breaks up to here, and test here by the news, then you know what to do, short at around in this area. And if that doesn't happen, I would just keep the short going, because I do believe that we're gonna see a lower price on S&P 500, US30, and the Nasdaq very soon. I do believe that. I also said this on. I think I posted it on my Twitter page. Oh yeah. Also, you guys, I got my old Twitter page back, so y'all don't have to, pay attention to my new account. My old Twitter page is at Overflow Nexus. Y'all see it in the bottom on the screen. I finally got it back. I was actually let me tell you, here's the other reason why I wasn't making content or doing YouTube as well, because I couldn't really post when I was live, because I was banned from Twitter for 4 months. Actually, probably longer than that. I was banned from Twitter for 4 months, and I just got my account back towards the end of last month. So Yeah, that's another part of the reason why I was also gone as well, because I was banned from Twitter. So it didn't make any sense to go live and people don't show up. Y'all probably show up, but y'all know YouTube be mad at me for saying some stuff. So that's why I said, they probably still have me shadow banned to some degree. So I said, let me just focus on learning and polishing up and just teaching and working on myself, you know. But that's another reason. So other than that, I just try to keep it 100 with you guys and go from there. But yeah, let me end this now with the oil. If you're still here, I'm gonna look at oil. Ooh, oh man, I would go long here. I would even hesitate. I would go long. Now that might not be good, but look here. Look at this beautifulness. Like if I go to the 15, I'm sure there's divergence here. Yep, there's plenty divergence here. Look at that. It's just screaming go long. You got flat support level here while this is going up. Not only that, TDI is also wow, dang, this is super overextended. This might have a strong squeeze to the upside tomorrow. So if I were you, I would probably put like a small long position. I'm really considering going long myself. Put like a long position here. Maybe put a stop loss probably down here. Hopefully don't get stopped out, because you know how the market does. Like it moves sideways, stops you up. It triggers you in, stops you out, then pops up. But no. But for real though, I'm really liking this for a long position. Also, what I'm seeing, it's making a cup formation. This is a early cup formation. Let me show you. That's not what I meant to click. Where's my tools at here? Here it is. Not the best looking cup, but whatever. So yeah, this is the early cup that I'm starting to witness here. I don't see these too often, which is pretty cool when I see it here. But yeah, this is the cup formation that I'm seeing. Let me move this out the way. Got this strong drop, flattening out. You could also box this in. If you want to play it safe, do this. Box this up. Let me take this off. Box this up. Wait till it breaks out of this range. You're gonna catch it either way, depending on how it breaks. But make sure it's a strong break. With momentum, you'll catch whatever direction this goes. But I'm leaning towards this coming up. This is what I'm seeing. So that's my last piece of analysis on this, and I'm sticking with that. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. I hope you guys, are blessed or doing well. Make sure y'all are staying in shape. Make sure y'all are working on yourselves as well. Make sure y'all are spending time with the Lord. Make sure you are doing everything it takes in this time, because I think a lot of good things are on the horizon for everybody that is, building something. Just make sure you stay diligent, stay focused. Do not doubt yourself in what you're doing right now. This is the time to push harder and go forward in what God has given you to do, because a lot of things are on the horizon. A lot of things. This is that, and I'll talk about those, but I just want to be simple coming back today. Nothing too crazy. So other than that, you guys, I appreciate y'all. Let me go to the main screen. Once again, I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I probably will be back. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'll probably be back because I don't know yet, because I am going to have a class tomorrow at 6 p.m. with my students. Today I streamed at 7:30. So depending on how long class goes, I'll be on tomorrow. I won't be on. So I won't say I am. I don't want to say that. So if I'm not on tomorrow, I will for sure be on Thursday or Friday. For sure one of those days, but not both those days, but one of those days. So I will be back on one of those days. So I will see y'all then, and if y'all want to keep in touch, I'm back on Twitter. I got my old account back once again, so feel free to follow me at Overflow Nexus. Hit me up there, and I will be posting whether I'll be live on Thursday, and also join the Discord. I will also say in there as well. So y'all have so many opportunities to know when I'm online. So other than that, I will see y'all next time. Y'all be blessed in Jesus' name, and y'all take care. All right. Peace.